Hi guys, I am trying here to go live. As we all know, it's always a challenge for me. I do have the chat box on, but I know you guys can't see it. I'm trying to get over here. What do I do? I guess I need to. Hi guys. All right, hang on. Let me copy my link here. Get over there to do what I need to do. See if I can get it in right for once. Y'all won't believe what has happened this weekend. It's crazy. There you guys are. Happy Sunday. All right, so I'm going to mute this. Can you all still hear me? I can see you here. Can you all still hear me? Let's see. Patricia and Suki, Marina, Tammy, Adri, Johanna, Kimberly. Suki, it's Sunday night in India. I guess it is, huh? Yes, perfect, Tammy. Thank you. Perfectly. Hey, Kimberly. You don't believe my weekend. So we have a family of, well, I say a family. I ended up with an armadillo in the backyard that would have been fine, you know, had the cat tried not to go kiss it with its leprosy and other issues. So anyhow, we've had to have it trapped, and all day and yes, that was going on yesterday. That was the other thing when I couldn't get this to work. That was the other thing that was happening. So we had to call the dude to come set the traps. And anyways, it wasn't a mama leaving babies, which is what I have been crying all morning about. It's a juvenile male. So hopefully he's the only one and he doesn't have any siblings nearby. You guys tell me, do you want me to use the Ciro Marchetti Gilded Tarot, or do you want me to use the Morgan Greer? Y'all let me know. Well, it has just been, it was awful because they don't, you know, they have to euthanize them. There's nothing they can do. And like I said, my cats were just, it's been an emotional weekend. And not to mention the expense. Mr. Detz is emotional about the expense. Okay, so what are we using? I know, full moon, Kimbo, that's right. Hi, Michelle. Okay, yes, it's the full moon. It has been crazy. All right, do y'all have anybody have a preference on deck, either the Ciro Marchetti Gilded or the Morgan Greer regular tarot deck, just Rider-Waite type deck? Y'all let me know. Oh, that's funny that the Morgan Greer had the 3 of Swords and the Gilded had the 4 of Swords on the bottom. I didn't look. It's already Sunday in India, Suki. First one. All right, so this is, okay, I'll go with the Gilded. All right, you guys, and then I'm going to do this for about 45 minutes, just so you know, and I'm really not doing it for me so much as you can, if you so choose, and to donate, you can use my Islandgirl 2008 at PayPal. I am going to start and I've started paying for it, the astrology course with, it's an apprenticeship astrology course. And so anything that you all donate goes directly to that. So through PayPal, it's islandgirl2008@gmail.com. And hopefully this time next year, I will be at least an apprentice astrologer. And I know I promised some of you all a birth chart, Gloria and Felicia, I believe. I'm about a week late. Chase was here, and I just didn't, you know, I just didn't get as much done as I thought I would. But I'll work on it next week, you guys. All right, so for the full moon, hello, you guys. Yay, it's Sunday. Finally feel like I can smile for the first time all weekend. Truly, you have no idea how upset I've been. Okay, I'm so glad to be happy. All right. So my first card is going to be for all of us, and then I'm just going to start at the top of the list, and it looks like Patricia was the first one on. So for the collective, it's the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands, guys, is going to be incoming information coming in swiftly, rapidly. It could be a lot of information. It could be information on many different things. It could be many things happening at once that there's information about. It can also mean travel by air. Don't forget, we are coming into the eclipse season. So, you know, you've got your full moon, you've got travel, you know, you've got eclipses, so travel delays, so on and so forth. The eights also, the wands also represent creativity, passion, fire. You know, they're a fire card. Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. So just, you know, and there's going to be supposedly with this full moon and where Pluto is, darn it, I'm going to have to get those. Where Pluto is, it is creating just a terrible situation for everyone. And people are just angry. It's like you're going to run into bad traffic and you're going to be short-tempered. You're going to see road rage. You're going to see earthquakes. It's just going to be, pardon me, it's just a really weird vibe right now. Hang on. Okay. Oh, I'm just glad I was able to get this up and going as easily as I could. I'm going to do this for about a half hour, guys, and then I'm going to have to run. If anybody wants a reading, it's islandgirl2008@gmail.com. That's islandgirl2008@gmail.com. And that Island Girl has 2 L's on the end of girl. All right, so we're going to start with Patricia de Moraes. Patricia. Hi, Marina. Hi, Suki. I hope I said hi to everybody. I'll go back through again. Patricia. Patricia. You know, interesting. She was the card that came out when I was asking about the decks. And it's the High Priestess. And so she's going to tell us to all very much follow our intuition today. You know, she is the secret keeper. She's the gatekeeper. She has the knowledge. But she also keeps the knowledge to herself. So it may be someone is keeping a secret from you. You could be keeping a secret from them. Or a secret could be revealed. But of course, that's what full moons are all about. And the astrology would play into where and what sign and house your corresponding things fell into. But she's such a beautiful card, isn't she? But I just really feel like she's saying always listen to your intuition. And especially right now, Patricia, if your gut is telling you positive, negative, yay, nay, good idea, bad idea on what any kind of situation, person, maybe somebody's come into your life, you know, for the somebody that you didn't know or whatever, and you don't know what to think about them. Follow your gut, okay? Your gut's not going to steer you wrong, Patricia. All right, Suki. Good morning in India, Suki. I went to school with a Suki, but she spelled her name S-U-K-I. Whoa! You know what? I'm going to pick that one up as a bonus, Suki, but let me. So the King of Swords, remember, I really feel like there's going to be some interesting conversations folks are going to be having with their loved ones, with their relationships, with their work, business partners. It doesn't matter. But there's going to be some very pointed conversations. I don't necessarily feel like there's an argument, but it could be this is your boss or you're somebody's boss. And, you know, you may just have to have a blunt conversation, and not even negatively about them. It could be about anything. In other words, you know what? Hey, you know, it's not your fault, but if sales don't pick up, they're going to close the store. You know, whatever. It's just going to be a blunt conversation. And if it's you, you're going to be wielding the power. And if this is an air sign, male coming in or male energy, it's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person, typically an older person, male or female. I'm sorry, I see now that I don't have any where you all can see. I've got a little bit of a delay. There we go. So he's, don't take any BS. This could be a cop. It could be an authority figure. That's the other thing that's supposed to be happening is issues with authority figures, depending on what sign you are, Suki. And the card that hit the ground, Suki, was the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups is going to represent looking backwards, not looking forwards. And, you've got an issue or there's something that's bothering you that you have not been able to make peace with yourself. But just know that once you do, and maybe that's what this pointed conversation might be about with somebody, that once you have this conversation, you're going to be walking, that's fine. And when you stand up and turn around and walk away from whatever this grief or sorrow or situation that you feel badly about, once you turn around and just cut the ties and turn around, you've got your two cups standing there. Your future's right behind you. You just got to stand up and see it. And I really feel like it might be having a conversation with somebody. Okay, Suki. It could even be looking for a different job, going to work for somebody else, having to leave one position and go to work at another job and feeling bad about that. It just apply it to yourself. Okay. Hi, Marina. How are you? So the way that I've got this set up, guys, I can see myself, but I can't hear myself because with the delay, it drives me crazy. Marina, happy Sunday. Are my eyes puffy? I'm supposed to go out at 2 o'clock, and I feel like everybody can tell I've been crying a river. Oops, Marina. The Hermit fell out, so let's see if he makes another appearance. Anybody I don't get to that's on my list before 1:30, I will draw a card for you tomorrow and send you a private message or what have you, okay? Marina. It's the Strength card, honey. And, with the Hermit having come out first, it might be just telling you to take some time to reflect. You have the power within. If there's a situation or something that has been troubling you or someone, you're going to be able to finesse the situation by just being your wonderful Marina self and be able to make that situation go away and have them eating out of their, it's literally having your enemy eating out of your hands. And like I said, with the Hermit, I feel like it can be done with thoughtful introspection. You may need to meditate on whatever the situation is, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, Marina? All right. And then Adri, happy Sunday. Johanna, Kimberly. All right, let me see how many else. I don't know that that's. Exactly what I wanted to say. Finally, yes. Put a cucumber on the eyes. Hi, hi, Roxy. Hi, Gwendolyn. Sorry I missed you yesterday. All right, so Cecilia Reyes. Hi, Cecilia. Gwendolyn, whatever the spirit guides me. All right, so I'm pretty well caught up. Suki, Three of Swords, I know, right? Okay, so I am back here with Adri. I think I've said hello to everybody. I'm actually going to go someplace I think that's got an outdoor, so I'm just going to have my sunglasses on. I cried off all my makeup. I was like all ready, and anyhow. For Adri. Adri, fabulous. It's the Ace of Wands. Well, we know the Ace of Wands represents a beginning in creative thought, passion, inspiration, aspiration, inspiration, sex. I mean, it's the quintessential male energy. Look at it, especially in this deck. So it is a card that's going to speak to you to say, be on the lookout for a beginning, an offer, a thought, an idea, an inspiration, a burst of creativity, somebody hitting on you, somebody flirting with you, that kind of thing. It's a great card. I mean, it's just a fabulous card, Adri. Okay. The Ace of Wands, fabulous for Adri. Okay. Kimberly. Kimberly. I love your pictures, Kimberly. There you go, my dear. I think we've gotten this for you before, the Karma card, the Wheel of Fortune. Do you know the Wheel of Fortune represents a lot of tarot readers, and rightfully so, think, well, if things have been good, watch out for a turn for the bad. If things have been bad, watch out for a turn for the good. Yeah. To me, it's more karma, and it's a clearing of karma. The tens are endings. So if you have been in a situation where it's over now, it's done, or it's about to be done, I think you can take this card as knowing the karma's been cleared, the deck is clean, and the wheel has turned, and it's definitely turning on the upslope. Like I said, it's a card of karma, and it's the flat middle of the major arcana, and it's, taking stock. Where are we with this situation? But just know that when the situation's over, whatever that may be, it will be a cleared karmic scenario at that point. Okay, Kimberly, it's a great card. It's a great card. It's card of fortune. It is. Everybody, I think, when they get this card, immediately thinks they're going to have better luck, because I really don't think it comes up as a card of saying you're going to have bad luck. Do you know what I mean? So I always take it as a really good card. As a 10, it's an ending in karma, and karmic endings and clearings. Tammy Bambi, how are you, honey? Cecilia Reyes, hi. Okay, so Tammy. Tammy, we have the Six of Swords. Well, the Six of Swords to me is about moving on. It's about putting something, someone, some situation, some place behind you, taking what you've learned with you, and then moving on. Just absolutely releasing that which no longer serves you. It can also mean travel. can mean a cruise. It can mean, just going out on the lake or on a boat for the day. It also has to do with intuition. That look how big that moon is. And the wheat is it's like a new moon in that it's a full moon full of new opportunities. The wheat has grown. It's a harvest moon, and it's time to begin again and to take that what we can with us. Okay. Sorry, I feel like I'm jerking you all around. I don't mean to be so jerky with the card. I leave my arms still now. But it's just a card, Tammy, that is just going to say, I have learned my lessons, and here they are in the form of the swords and thoughts and ideas and situations. I mean, the swords do represent conversation, arguments, and that kind of thing, but they're also legal documents, banking, speeding tickets, any kind of weird thing like that. But I mean, and you're like, okay, well, this is all my stuff, and now I'm on my way. And we're just moving right ahead, and we're just going to go see ya. So I love the Six of Swords. It's definitely moving into calmer waters, and you're turning your back on a situation that no longer serves you. So there you go, Tammy. Johanna. Now, if I screw up or skip somebody, y'all just let me know, and I'll scroll down here to the end in a minute. I want to get through Johanna and Cecilia, and then I'll take another revisit, because I've only got about another 15 minutes to do this live, and then I've got to jump. But anybody that has spoken to me by then, I will draw you guys a card tomorrow and reply. Okay. Johanna. Well, Johanna, you get the Six of Wands. Yet again, another travel relocation card. If you're moving offices, moving workspace, moving home, moving house, moving things within your home. To me, it's also a marriage invitation. So I'm not quite sure where you're at, Johanna. This is really one of my marriage cards. When you look at this particular card, you will see there's one that he's got the other wreath on the stave, and it's literally like he's going to give it to his intended, and in a sign of marriage. But it's a card of victory. It's a card of being recognized for your efforts, your performance. It's standing out. It's people taking your picture, wanting to be next to you, saying hello, hugging your neck. It's being popular. It's a great card. It's a Six of Wands. It's fabulous. All right? Terrific. For Johanna. Okay, Cecilia, you're next. Cecilia was my mother's middle name. It's a pretty name. Cecilia, it's the King of Cups. Well, the King of Cups can mean a couple of different things. This can be a jovial water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. We do have the full moon in Cancer. Or the moon, I mean, the sun's in Cancer. The full moon, I think, is in Capricorn. Anyhow. But the King of Cups a lot of times really relates to me as running into somebody that's just flat had too much to drink. A lot of times. Or somebody around you that's drinking too much or doing anything too much. It doesn't have to necessarily be drinking, but could be shopping, whatever it is. You'll know. But it's a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. He is a king, and I mean, he is the king of the emotions. I like the queen better as far as relationships go. Because like I said, this guy's, look at him. He's slouched over in his chair. He's got, Saturn above him. And I don't know. He's just not my favorite king. So I just, and this probably isn't you. This is probably somebody you're going to have to deal with, Cecilia, or it could be a family member, that might just be overindulging in one way, shape, or form, and that you're trying to figure out how to deal with it. You will. But just don't be surprised if somebody's just not over the top in some way, or just today. That's basically what I feel like. Is that this you're going to run into or encounter somebody that is you're just like going to be going, oh my God, what just happened? It's that kind of thing. Okay, Cecilia. All right, now let me see who all we have here. You're single. Hi, Paula. Johanna, great. Hi, Free Spirit. Let me get to you guys. Roxy, Tammy Bambi. I just want to make sure I've gotten everybody. Hey, Doe, yes. Okay, Roxy, there you are. Cynthia Ann, hi. You Gemini, you. My husband's a Gemini. Suki, do some chakra work, please. I did Miguel Silva yesterday. Oh my gosh, you guys, if you're not with him on Facebook, he is fantastic. I just love him. All right, I'm trying to see where I'm at. Okay. I think I've, all right. So, Celia, Gwendolyn, you're next. Gwendolyn, you're next. Okay. I tried to get on, Gwen, and I had this whole thing with this animals going on, and I couldn't get, I was stressed. It was not a good day. So, and then I was going to come back, and then, like I said, this whole thing with this armadillo, I had no idea it was going to turn into the expensive hoorah it's turned into. So, all right, Cecilia. Okay, I mean, Gwendolyn, you're next. All right. Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn, the Page of Pentacles. Learning, either learning something new at your job, or having a new hobby or something that you're interested in and you need to do some research on. It could even be, learning astrology, just anything online, or even if you might decide to go back to school. It can also be, the pages are messages. So this could be an incoming message to do with money or your home, your environment. The pentacles refer to not only money, but your physical environment around you, your home and hearth. It could be maybe you're going to put a little money into your house. You might do a little redecorating, that kind of thing. The Page of Pentacles is a great card. He's, like I said, he's messages, he's conversations, he's information. The Knights are action. The pages are messages. Okay. All right, Gwendolyn. You know what, Suki, let me come back to you, honey. That's my problem, is that it's hard for me to Hey, Kristen, good morning. You're welcome, Kimberly. Okay, Tammy. All right, honey, you're welcome. Doe, there you are. There's Roxy. I just want to make sure I'm caught up. Cynthia Ann, Roxy, Paula, Gwendolyn. Okay. All right, so Paula, and then Roxy, and then Doe. Shoot. Hang on. Just takes time. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. All right, where was I? I'm so really interrupted myself. Celia, Roxy. Okay. Gwendolyn. All right. So Celia, I did. Gwendolyn, I did you. I think Roxy, you're next. Roxy's who I'm doing next. Y'all going to let me know if I'm skipping somebody. Marina, Gwendolyn. I think I did you, Gwen. So Roxy, you're next. You're welcome, Marina. Tammy, I didn't do you. Did I do you? All right, let me do Roxy, and then I'm going to do a card for Tammy. I'm sorry, guys. All right, Roxy, and then Tammy. Roxy, it's the Four of Cups, honey. And the Four of Cups is, almost being completely satiated to the point of just not even being interested. Everything is so great that there's not a whole lot of motivation to do much or to move forward. The thing is you might miss a golden opportunity, which is what this is the hand of God coming out with the cup, okay? So if somebody makes you an offer and you at first want to go, well, go back and revisit that. Don't just dismiss it out of hand, because it may be a much better offer than what you think it is, all right? Okay, so there's Roxy. Tammy, I'm going to do you next, honey. I thought I might have skipped right over somebody, but I wasn't sure. Okay, Tammy, let me do Tammy. Tammy, the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords is an air sign, female, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This can be an older woman, and it probably may or may not be you. If it is you, Tammy, then you are in a position of control. You're not taking any crap off of anybody. If there are any arguments to be had, you're going to win, hands down. If it is somebody that you're having to deal with, this person may be stern, not take any BS, not take any excuses. You know what I mean? A lot of times this can be a female lawyer to me. And a lot of times she can be a sorrowful person. There could be something that's made her sad. But I really feel like, especially with everything going on, I just really feel like this is going to be more into the conversations. This is a mom with 3 kids that, has them all out to lunch and they're perfect angels. Do you know what I'm saying? Although typically the Queen of Swords can also be someone who's lost a child. But if she has kids, believe me, they behave, okay? So she can be a stern woman and a no-nonsense person. But she's definitely somebody you want on your side, okay? All right, Tammy. Okay, that's... All right, hopefully I can get that taken care of. See, it takes me down so far, and then I have to come back up. All right. Okay. All right, there's Johanna, there's Timberlake. Okay, yes, you're moving. All right. You have a Cynthia and Roxy. Okay, I did Roxy. Where's Cynthia? Where's Cynthia? Yeah. All right, so I'm at Roxy, and then I'm at J-Law. Is there a future for me with the Sagittarius that I'm currently with? J-Law, High Priest Spirit. Of course there's a chance for you. Absolutely. My husband thinks you're wonderful also. Oh, well, Paula, I'm so happy to hear that. You're welcome, Cecilia. Okay. So J-Law. J-Law. the Seven of Wands. To me, the Seven of Wands represents being very busy, having people pulling at you, people wanting things, people that you're going to have to say no to, people that you don't want to be around, people that you have to defend yourself from about something. You know what I'm saying? You're having to answer a question to people that you don't feel like you should have, like, why are you questioning me, right? But these people definitely want what's behind that door, and he's not going to let them back there. And it is a situation, and like I said, he can start to feel overwhelmed. Think Sean Spicer, the press secretary, right? He's got people yelling stuff at him, and he's just he's got his wand up there, and he's defending himself. That's the male creative energy, the Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries types. I mean, that's Mars, that's fire, that's the sun, that's fire, so lots of energy in this card. Like I said, it can talk about being busy, having people pulling at you, having to say no to people. Okay, J-Law. All right. Now, I think you asked me, is there a future for the Sagittarius that I'm currently with? So, with that being said, looking at this card, it definitely represents Sagittarius. There's definitely a future, but y'all have some talking to do. There's some things to overcome, or there could be other people around. Could be the other thing with this. But there's definitely conversation to be had. Let me put it to you that way. J-Law, that's how I would take that card. There's lots of passion with the Seven of Wands like that. That's a very passionate card. Okay. Free Spirit, you're next, honey. How are you? Good afternoon. And then you guys, I'm going to have to go. So Paula, all right, somebody's going to have to keep track for me. Paula, who else have I got left? Cynthia Ann, Kristen, Doe. I've got to do Doe. Okay. You know what, you guys? I'm going to have to get back to this tomorrow. I'm going to do Free Spirit, Paula, and Doe. And then everybody else that's on right now, just say me, 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 me. That is under Free Spirit, Paula, and Doe. And I will draw. I've got to go meet these people. And then I will draw a card for you when I get back, either this afternoon or in the morning. And I'll just be straight up. It's just going to depend on how many cocktails I have. If I only have a glass of wine and come back, then I'll go ahead and continue to work. But if I decide to hit the whiskey is what I feel like doing after today, it'll be tomorrow. All right, so Free Spirit, Free Spirit, Free Spirit. Free Spirit, Free Spirit, Free Spirit. Free Spirit, Free Spirit, Free Spirit. It's the Five of Wands, prevalent today, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, fire. This is my favorite rendition of this card because when you look at it very closely, these guys are actually not fighting. And when they begin to work together, if they raise those wands, they form a pentacle, which of course we know is money. So what that says to me is if you work together, you'll make money. For other people in other decks, it's definitely a card of infighting, horseplay, roughhousing, bickering. But that's just really not how I see it. This is really one of my favorites, that when you look at it, they're sitting there. If they can get those up, it's going to definitely make a pentacle. And so it's, telling you with the wands to use your thought, imagination, creativity, inspiration to whatever, and apply it to whatever the situation. It could be work, it could be family, it could be whatever. Free Spirit, and apply it, and know that if there's multiple people involved, all you got to do is bring everybody together, and there's going to be a successful outcome. Okay. All right, Paula, you're next. and then doe. And then I'm going to have to go. Paula. You're welcome, Gwendolyn. Paula. Well, here she is again, making yet another appearance, the Queen of Swords. You know, and the Queen of Pentacles popped out. So I find that very interesting. I really feel like, Paula, that you've got some decisions and some discussions to make about money. There's going to be some conversations to be had regarding where to put money, how to do money, maybe about running a business, starting a business. It could be legal documents regarding a business. It could be legal documents regarding your work in home environment. It could be getting the loan for a house, banking, anything to that effect, okay? Because you've got both the legal end and the monetary end. And I just really feel with the Queen of Pentacles, she does represent home and hearth and that kind of thing, okay? All right, so that is for Paula, and then doe. Doe. Ooh, what a lovely way to end, doe. It's the Star card. Isn't she beautiful? All has to do with spirituality, as above, so below, the belief, the tapping into your intuition, listening, compassion, love, a higher power, universe. It's the Star card. She's so beautiful. It has the planets there in the background, intersprinkled with the stars, and it's just a gorgeous card. And she is literally melding two waters into just making a third entity, and or even not to make a third entity, but just a continual life flow. You know, the as above, so below. Okay, it's just a gorgeous card. It's very spiritual. I would meditate, definitely meditate over this full moon. Set your manifestations. You know what you want to manifest for the month. Definitely is now the time to do it. All right, so that was doe. Now let me see who I've got. I'm going to get back with. I did Rocky, Cynthia, Ann, Kristen, Dooney, Ulrika, Kesha. Hey, Kesha. Keisha. All right, now I hope you guys, you're welcome, Doe. Thanks, Paula. Thanks, Cecilia. Keisha, no, honey. What I'm going to do, sweetie, if this, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can't copy and paste this. And for everybody else, either tonight or in the morning, I'm going to get up and pull cards. And I'll either private message you, or hopefully this will be here and I can just do it for you, okay? And just here in the chat box. But that's what I'm going to do. Monster More. I'm sorry, you guys. I got started late. Like I said, they just came. I don't know if you, those of you joining me late, I've had an armadillo issue, so that I've been crying over all day. But anyhow, you'll have to go see the first of the video for that fun festive fact. But anyways, guys, I've got somewhere to be now in 20 minutes. And I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon. And I'm going to copy and paste this so I don't miss anybody. Hopefully it'll let. Okay, so there's Doe. All right, Roxy, Kristen. All right, so let me copy the chat box. Oh, yeah, I'll just select all of it. Select all of it. Copy. All right. Okay, guys. I'm going to I'm going to come back and sign off is what I'm going to do. Take care. Bye-bye. Now that I've got my copy. All right. Bye, guys.